Hello, everyone. I'm here with the amazing John Slattery, who stars in the upcoming film Nuremberg. And John, you play Colonel Burton C. Andrus, who is a pretty strict disciplinarian. And you have a lot on your shoulders. You have to keep some of the most
Hi.
notorious Nazis
You
alive
also did that
for
in my
the
person again.
Nuremberg trials. I would love to know, John. Did you pull from any of your previous roles that you've taken part of to infuse into this character, or did you kind of go from scratch?
I would say I kind of went from scratch. I mean, I don't know anybody very much like this character, and yeah, I felt a responsibility to him. He wrote a book of his own. I read that. I read the book on which the script is based, and the script many times, and spoke with Jamie Vanderbilt to try to, the director and the writer, to try to figure out which parts of this person's personality would contribute to telling the story. Not everything is in there. He was a bit of a peacock. He would wear this shiny helmet like George Patton wore a lot, and had a riding crop, and we eliminated the helmet because we thought it might be distracting, but the authority part I had to try to figure out how to do because I don't I don't have a lot of authority over anyone in my life. And I
You are
and I,
very good at kicking specific characters out of your office, I must say.
well, yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, that was the director's help with Jamie's help, because when I read it I was like, I don't think I can pull this off. And he's, because I thought, you need like I don't see myself as a military a person who, I don't have that energy, and I had to figure out how to do it in a way that would contribute to the story and not get in the way, and be appropriately authoritative, because there are some big personalities in this story.
Yeah, you
So,
were a perfect concoction intermixed with Russell Crowe, Rami Malek, Leo Woodall, Michael Shannon. How was it working alongside of these huge stars in this film?
I mean, it was daunting in the before I got there, because I thought, well, how am I going to, exert any authority over these people? And everybody goes into it with some trepidation as to whether the choices they've made before they get there are the ones that are going to work. And then you play off of what everybody else brings to the table. And I think, as Russell has said a couple of times, when you get there and you see this team of people who are all bringing it, you feel like, you got to bring your best work because they're going to bring theirs, and that elevates the whole thing.
You blended quite nicely with each character. I love just watching you throughout. One of my favorite scenes is actually where the camera really zooms in on you during one of the trials when they're showcasing the video footage of the concentration camps. And you're viewing kind of for the first time what it's like on these different concentration camps with these emaciated figures and bodies. I felt like that was an interesting kind of turning point for your character as well. Did you feel like you changed as far as how you were running the facility at Nuremberg, how you were kind of treating those who were responsible for prosecuting those on trial in this scenario after seeing that footage?
Well, the I think I forget where in the shooting schedule that happened. It's never in this
Yeah,
in the
that's the other
order of
part I
the
was going to
film.
ask.
Um, but when we saw that footage, they depending on what the shot was, I think it was a couple of us together in the same shot, Colin Hanks maybe and Leo, I forget. But they showed us the footage, and they set it up so that we're going to show you this footage. We're only going to show it to you once, because we don't want to subject people to this over and over and over, like
Mhm.
like you oftentimes have to do in a movie. So we're going to show this once. We're going to put a bunch of cameras on you, and then whatever your reaction is, it is. And if it's appropriate for the for putting it in the movie, then we will. And it was a strange. I was just talking to Mike Shannon about it, and he said there was a strange philosophical argument, and hard not to get into your head about, like, am I supposed to act watching this thing, or am I supposed to just react to? And then you sit down in your seat and they play the footage, and so whatever I did in the movie is just watching that footage. I had never
Mhm.
seen it before. None of us had ever seen it before. And then we did it once, and then we were out of there. So, but I don't know if it came where it came in the course of shooting. So I actually went to Auschwitz myself,
Oh, wow.
because I had some time off and I was within driving distance. So I drove to Poland and I found someone to take me there. And because I didn't have any perspective on it, and the character that I played did, and so I just tried to gain some a take on it, and to use going through it.
I just wanted to say, what's more difficult, running Nuremberg filled with the most notorious Nazis or managing Don Draper at Sterling Cooper?
I think the Nazis.
The Nazis. All right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, John, for your time. I really appreciate it.